that influenced everyone else on the town, straight up. And I could even say that when I was 12 and Colors came out, all of a sudden I see Crips and Bloods everywhere. Even though that was an LA culture, it's all of a sudden, like, boom. You know, this guy that was like writing it off, now I'm a Crip. How that happen? You watch the movie, you became a Crip? Like, so it's just like, period. What's influencing it now is what guys are used to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because for us, it was like firsthand. So it's firsthand how we're influenced by a cousin or a brother or, you know, by this standard, like I'm an uncle, like how I'm influenced by niece and nephew and stuff like that. So as far as like media is concerned, it has a big influence on the youth. Because, you know, a song is a music mantra. It's a music mantra. So these kids are saying, you know, Superman, they don't even know what that means, and they're singing it, and I explain, you know what Superman is? Like, yeah, but you're singing it, but then so the whole thing is like, as far as hip-hop does have influence, just media alone has influence, and I think it's all our job to take someone and teach them what we do firsthand, like the student teachers and yoga and Luke Skywalker, you know, type stuff to keep it pure. Like that's it, I can say. Like, keep it pure.
I just wanted to say, I was telling JT on the way here, that the first year I got here, you still saw lowriders that would ride up and down Mission Street all day and night, and on Broadway on the weekends, you know, they would really flex. And by 85, that scene, the police destroyed that whole scene. And it seems like an element of hip-hop that happened on the West Coast. I don't remember guys back east, lowriders at all. You know what I mean? It's of the culture that I don't think totally gets recognized as an element of it, but I don't know, because I figured the way those guys with their rhymes is what we're trying to do on the wall with our paintings. And I'm dry, but I know style when I see it. And it was just kind of strange because after that first year, that the cops destroyed that aspect of the culture, grass came.
If anyone wants to jump in on the minority versus majority side of that question, I think it's really, really interesting how the white kid in Iowa who is only in spirituality, but he is going to the mass media and what he sees as quote-unquote hip-hop. How he tries to emulate it and in a really twisted way that doesn't lead into what the rest of the artists, what the rest of the visual cats do. And that's a real important conversation to have.
To touch on this, to what degree do the things that in hip-hop culture? Well, first and foremost, believe it or not, commercial music, commercial rap is broadcast. I hate to say it, for people in here to express some of their art, but it's true, it's a part of it. It's not very respected part of it, but it's a part of it. But the one thing that I'll tell you, two things, because Zulu Nation music was sitting up, I mean, Zulu Nation knows about problems and coming with solutions. Problem is saturation and brainwashing. The media has the power, and grassroots does not. Okay? So because, you know, you got people knowing what Crank That Superman is of all ages, genders, creeds, whatever, but they don't know who hurt it. They don't know who that bother is. That's the problem. Now, the solution to that problem is we, as a minority culture, have to, elders like myself, have to step up, and we have to show what the culture is, who these people are. Because the fact that, I'll give you an example. Well, the brother's not sitting there now, but there was a brother here, and he was dancing over here, and he was showing his son some B-boy videos. And I said, well, you know, that's as simple as it, that's all it is. That's all it takes. Because in LA, I've seen moms and dads show kids how to do the stanky leg or how to do the Crank That Superman. But, you know, it's like, they don't show them, they don't tell them anything about the culture because they don't know anything about it because they never got wind of it. Because the elders closed their lips and didn't say a word. They kept it for themselves, or trying to live back in the 70s or the 80s or what have you.